we are redefining TomTom.
So currently when you look up Charlottesville, you have images of violence and hate consuming the search. And as I know from growing up in Charlottesville, as well as you guys know, this isn't what Charlottesville is all about, and rather an outside perception. And this was kind of focused on how can not only we change this, but how can TomTom change this? And this was kind of our goal in going into our essential question. And so the essential question, and also the challenge you guys tasked us with, was how can we make TomTom a year-round organization? And we didn't want to only look at this, but also how can we better and improve the community while also having this in mind?
So the current mission statement is fine, but if we're going to radically change TomTom, I think that the mission statement might need a revamp. So our new mission statement can be bettering the Charlottesville area and beyond through prioritizing innovation, inclusivity, and community. We believe this mission statement better highlights TomTom's commitment to becoming more popular within the community of Charlottesville and becoming a year-round organization.
So basically when we were brainstorming ideas, thinking through ways of solving this issue, we really felt like it was a great opportunity to create a bigger organization because TomTom has the resources, the power, the pre-existing foundation almost to become a bigger driving force for the community. And thinking through ways to make them a more year-round constant organization, we ran into some problems, like mainly costs, staff, people to maintain. But we think that integrating with the community, getting really the city, the people, the community to help you with that process is not only the easiest, but the most impactful way to do that. If you run, actually we'll get into more on how that works later, but I guess sharing the workload, really integrating yourself in your company with the community was our first thought. And that thought quickly turned into what we have dubbed Tom Talks. It is a speaker series, really, at heart, but it will also be expanded to have a broader reach into more areas of the community. So the first step, Tom Talks was inspired, I guess, by the business plan of TEDx or TED Talks, small speaker series that can be set up fairly easily, maintained fairly easily, and started by really anybody. You guys do not have to do all the work because if somebody who owns a small business wants to start a speaker, wants to bring in a speaker on an issue they feel is important, you guys will give them, you will provide the resources to get that. You don't have to set it up all by yourself and maintain it all by yourself. And so with that comes kind of the idea of theming the presentations. Our thought for the best bet on how this would work would be to create a monthly or seasonal plan for how these are going to be divided up, and each talk would be centered around a specific theme, and that theme would not only be the driving force behind the presentation of the talk, but it would also be expanded to more areas around the city through partnerships, which will be up on the screen shortly, with local businesses that are already working in this area. For example, the homeless problem was the first kind of thought that came to mind. You could have so many people that would love to come and talk to, and people that would love to go listen to those talks about the issue of homeless. You can also partner with the Haven, partner with food banks and stuff like that that can make it a real community driven.
So logistically, moving forward, if you guys chose to pursue Tom Talks, we think it would not be that much of a disaster. You know, sure it's gonna be a reasonable time consumption in the beginning, but as Joe kind of mentioned earlier, as it gets up and running, I think Speak will be coming to you guys. So getting to kind of how you put it on. Local figures and national figures to come in, give kind of 10x format kind of talk, 15 minutes in person, get a couple people in, probably Friday or Saturdays on the weekends, and we would say once a month, throughout the year. Venue-wise, I know that TomTom already uses the Paramount and the Pavilion a little bit, but I would encourage you guys to continue to use downtown and possibly UVA as possible locations to give some Tom Talks. And on the website, hopefully Tom Talks can take off and become kind of their own thing, separate from the Summit Festival, but big enough to where it's kind of like a talking point for TomTom. It isn't just like a bus contest supplementary aspect to TomTom. It can be kind of like a big marker for TomTom.
And through Tom Talks and other, I guess, smaller events, the full effect of this would really be reestablishing TomTom as a bigger, more impactful force within the Charleston community. Like I said earlier, and Piper mentioned, we think you guys really have the resources and the influence to like make an actual impact and actually change a lot of things and solve a lot of problems within the community and the city. And I think that rebranding yourself a little bit and that putting on more, becoming a more year-round constant organization would really help you improve the community and better yourself.
And we think it would be really helpful too if you could possibly change the name in the top corner to something like TomTom Foundation, just so you are putting that message out there, as well as adding a section on community, because it was kind of hard to find out. I know you do the bus as well as kind of a mural project, but having a section up here listed as community just brands yourself even more as a community-centered foundation. And so lastly, now we have what happens when you look up Charlottesville after hopefully implementing some of our ideas. We really hope that just the continued searches of hatred and riots, kind of as how Charlottesville is viewed as an outside perception, begins to diminish, that more innovations and ideas of radical inclusivity can start popping up when you search Charlottesville based on work that TomTom's doing. So thanks, and if you have any questions, please ask.